Day 24. You've been told impact is a numbers game. Followers, views, rooms packed to the walls. And yet some of you feel invisible despite all that chasing. Here's the tension. What if the fastest path to real change isn't wide at all? What if it's narrow, surgical, one person chosen on purpose? Here's the principle. Impact multiplies through depth, not breadth. It's not reach more people, it's plant deeper roots. When you pour yourself into one strategically positioned person, you don't add, you multiply. See, inspiring 1,000 people to move 1% is noise. Transforming one person 1,000%, that's a signal others can't ignore. Let me give you the picture. In 2018, I flew into Dayton, Ohio to speak at a small alternative high school. 50 kids in a cafeteria. I was frustrated, felt too small. I thought I needed a bigger platform. Wrong. After the talk, a woman named Sandra, foster mom in that neighborhood, pulled me aside. She said, "Sharon, Baba, you're aiming for the crowd, but the crowd follows a few. Find the one who can carry the weight." That landed heavy because I could feel my ego wanting optics, likes, clips, the big room. Decision point. Do I keep chasing breadth or do I test this depth thing, risking that no one would even notice? I chose depth. One student, Jamal, 16, 2 suspensions that semester, GPA 1.9, captain level charisma, and 0 steering wheel. We built a 90-day plan on a scrap of printer paper right there in the office. 3 columns. Where are you now? Where could you be in 90 days? What's my role? Where now? Late to first period 3 times a week, barely passing algebra, starting fights in the hallway, but other guys followed him. Where in 90 days, on time 4 out of 5 days, a 2.5 GPA, leading a lunch huddle instead of a hallway fight. My role, Friday 7:15 a.m., check-ins, text touch points, Monday and Wednesday, a script for how to ask teachers for help, and seed money, $50 for pizza to kick off that lunch huddle. Week 3, just 3 guys showed up to lunch. Week 7, 8 guys. By week 12, that circle had 17 students. No flyers, no program, just a kid who'd flipped his direction. Jamal finished at a 2.7 that quarter. The assistant principal emailed me the stat I'll never forget. First period tardies for his friend group dropped by 40%. The next fall, Jamal helped another student run a second huddle. 2 circles, 2 rooms, same hallway. That's the ripple. See, that's the shift. You're not trying to be everywhere. You're trying to be precise. Deep investment in the right person creates a cascade you couldn't manufacture with ads, slogans, or 1,000 motivational posts. And yes, depth costs time, attention, your heart. But that's where multiplication lives. Now let me confront what's in the way. Your ego wants scale because a scale feels safe. If it doesn't work, you can blame the algorithm. Depth, that puts your name on the line with a real human. You tell yourself, I don't have time. No, you don't have focus. Or you say, but what if I pick the wrong person? That's fear dressed up as prudence. Stop hiding behind maybes. Choose with intention. Look for hunger, teachability, and reach. Not the easiest, not the most dramatic. The one who will actually run with what you give them. I guarantee this. If you pour 90 days of focused, measured, inconvenient love into one strategically chosen person, if you meet consistently, set clear milestones, and equip them to equip others, you will see visible multiplication inside 1 quarter. And if you don't, then next year you'll still be busy, still tired, and still wondering why nothing sticks because you tried to water the whole field with a teacup. So here's your assignment. Build your impact one. 90-day plan tonight. 1 page, 3 columns. Column 1, where are they now? Be specific. Habits, grades, sales numbers, influence. Who listens when they talk? Column 2, where could they be in 90 days? Make it measurable. 3 metrics, not dreams. Column 3, what is my role in bridging that gap? List the cadence, when you meet, how you'll support, what resources you'll put on the table. Then choose the person, not a program, a person. Ask yourself, who is hungry? Who is coachable? Who sits at the center of a small web? Team captain, resident advisor, shift lead, youth leader. Where their change becomes others' permission, tell them. Put the first meeting on the calendar within 48 hours. Start. See, you don't need a platform to start a movement. You need a person who can carry it further than you can. That's Sandra's ripple. One life turned, then a hallway, then a campus, then a community. Remember, you don't change the world by shouting at the masses. You change the world by forging one multiplier. This is Toby Potter. Proud of you for choosing depth. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Have an amazing, wonderful day.